Hi everyone, this is a very special conversation about money manifestation and then some things that have been dawning to me in the state of receiving, which is the power of being the peace. And this is the true combination of the moon with Venus, and how the moon is the energy that flows, it's the currency, and then Venus is the peace. Now, when we understand that the moon is the thing that flows, it's very feminine, it is our current, it is your emotional spectrum. It has the ability to journey through the range of emotional spectrums, right? So Venus becomes the peace in that journey, right? The thing, the clarity, the thing that makes it beautiful, the thing that makes it useful to other people, inspiring and amused for other things and other people. And so this is the relationship of the moon and Venus. I've been talking about this so much on my channel, so I don't even know where to start. If you want to go back and look, go and check out my videos on the number 26. Venus isn't as feminine as you think, and all of those things. So in understanding money from a spiritual level, let's say we wanted to make money out of thin air, okay? This would be the concept of finding where the emotional conflict is occurring. You can discover this inside of yourself and find peace, or you can discover this out in the world and give your peace, which would be give your price on what that peace would be to bring to them, okay? Now, here's the really interesting thing. This is the real reason why I wanted to share this video, is that I think that this is almost like a shortcut, right? In understanding how to make money on the most spiritual level. It's about understanding that war makes money because you have to have peace, and peace is where the price and the money making actually begins. Okay. But there's another thing that I wanted to share, which is that there's always another war that's actually happening, and that's the one that is a poverty war. And so what quite often happens in the hierarchy of money and the way that money moves, it abides by a certain law of hierarchy. And this is why Venus, which is connected to the price, is connected to Saturn. You know, Venus works very well in Saturn. It works well in hierarchy. And this is also why the moon is connected to Saturn, which the moon is its oppositional energy. So we're seeing these two entities that embody money are also having this conversation with hierarchy. And so there's a very profound discussion about a rich person who gives to the poor, a philanthropist, someone who takes things out of just their own legacy, like their own like family, like their own selfish thing, right? And becomes somebody that, you know, bends down and kind of gives the information to the people who wouldn't be able to have that information, or gives the peace to the people who would never be able to access it, who wouldn't have the resources or the tools to be able to access it. Now, that is really where we're looking at the profound concept of rich and wealthy. And I think that those things have been kind of distorted in life. But when you have the concept of being rich and wealthy, you may think that that only results in you being at a certain level of hierarchy. But that's actually just how the game has been played for so long. Because what is really rich is whatever it is that you have in your possession. In the laws of the moon and Venus, you have emotional conflict, and that's your moon energy. And with Venus, you have peace. You have the ability to seek to find peace. These are things that you are born with, and you're also cultivated it by the experience that you had when you were a child growing up. Even if that experience was traumatic, there's the fact that you are still alive that shows, right? This shows by universal law that you have a Venus energy, And it shows by universal law that you have a moon energy. So because you are alive, you can find your emotional conflict and bring peace to it. And when you do that, you discover your own wealth and richness. So, and you create your own hierarchy based off of the things that you already have. So really, like this rant is really about understanding that you can, that you are wealthy, right? Where it is that you find that you think that you're not, whatever it is that is at your disposal is there of use for you to create the peace and to show others how to give peace. Now, let's say that you are poor and you want to become wealthy, like you want to be a profoundly wealthy person. This would be somebody who recognizes what it is that they have, right? That is in war, and they bring peace to it.